Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. I say shalom to your Akim out there. And this is a quick sit-down lesson in the news on this Sunday evening, or Sunday night, I rather might say, November the 28th, 2021. And we'll bring it out, news article in the news. And this is from ms.com, ABC News, 23 hours ago, which was, yesterday. This incident happened. And it says 6 family members shot. 6 family members shot, 2 fatally in shooting at park, police says. And it says 3 dead, 4 injured in Tennessee apartment shooting. 3 people were killed, including 2 teenagers, and 4 injured in a shooting at an apartment in Nashville, Tennessee, Friday night. There was a possible motive by a robbery, police said. 6 of the shooting victims were members of the same family and the age range 13 to 40. Police said the incident happened around by 9:45 p.m. local time and claimed the lives of 3 young men. The Metropolitan Nashville Department says on Twitter, Salakia, it says 2 of those were brothers identified by police. Let me scroll all the way on down. The age range from 18, 15, and their 40-year-old mother, and the 20-year-old and 16-year-old sisters, and the 13-year-old brother were also wounded in the shooting. And it says those victims were taken to Vanderbilt University Medical Center in stable condition, according to the Nashville ABC affiliated WKRN. They are expected to recover, police said. It says the 3rd person was killed, identified by the police, and he's 29 of Nashville. He was believed to be one of the 2 suspects who were entered the home, both armed, department says. Johnson was a convicted robber, according to police. So yeah, he had a history of this. So yeah, they probably might known, the suspect. He was known for doing these things. So he did it right here in this incident right here. He says Johnson was convicted of robber, according to police, and robbery is being considered a motive in the shooting. It says 3 guns were recovered from the scene. Police says no additional information was provided on the 2nd suspect. It says there was no signs of forced entry. Says it appears the suspects gained entry after knocking on the front door, the department says. It says a spokesperson of the police department told reporters at the scene investigators were working to determine what happened prior to the gunfire. And continue reading on with the news article. It says we are pursuing some leads and also interviewing, talking to people. Mumford told the WKRN. It says anyone who has left the scene or anyone who has information about what happened in the apartment, we are very much want to talk to you. It says there have been 491 gun victims, including Homicides, injuries in Davidson County, where Nashville sits this year as of November 20th of 2021. According to the police data, the previous 11-year average was 332. So, as reading this news article right here, it shows this incident happened right here, over there in Nashville, Tennessee, the Davidson County of Tennessee. 6 family members shot, 2 was fatally, and they shoot in the Nashville, Tennessee apartment complex, police said. So, these are the signs that we are living in, an increase of spirits be created for vengeance, and the love of many shall wax cold. I'm gonna bring it out. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 39, verse 28, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. There are be spirits that are created for vengeance, and their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, that they pour their force and appease the wrath of them that made it, right? Because, they're going to be spirit, created for vengeance, like I, mentioned before, previously. It's going to be, people going to have that spirit of just, want to be violent towards people for no reason, and just, because they feel like they want to do it, it be on their spirit, they be on that spirit to create vengeance, that spirit to do hurt to somebody, and that spirit of continuing vengeance, as the scripture reads in the book of Ecclesiastes 39:28, and the times, is going to be more increase of these spirits created for vengeance out there in the times that we are living in today's modern day society of 2021, And I'm going to bring out another scripture to close it out. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So, the love of many going to continue to wax cold. People going to have that cold heart, that cold shoulder towards one another. They had that evil eye towards one another, just like the children of Israel, the 12 tribes, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled bird Israelites as well, too. And, the book of Deuteronomy 30:7, these curses going to be on the nation of Israel, their enemies as well, too, outside of the nation of Israel, which is the other Gentile nations. They're going to have that spirit of cold shoulder against each other as well, too. Not just only the children of Israel, these other nations, they're going to have that spirit of vengeance and that spirit of wax cold against one another as well, too. So, these are the signs of the times that we are living in. You're going to expect to see more of these things in today's society, of a spirit created for vengeance, of the love of many shall wax cold as well, too. So with that, I hope this was edifying through the spirit power of grace and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakar Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And once again, shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say, shalom.